Hey traders, Toby here from hedged Trading. All right, let's talk about strategies and automation. If you're like me, you like to run some automated strategies. And let's just say you have strategy A and you're running it on the queue. You're probably not going to have too many issues with it. Obviously, it's not going to trade against itself. It's not going to reverse on itself. It's pretty straightforward when you're just running it on one strategy or one chart. But if you're like me, you like to run them on several charts. And that's where you start running into problems. I like to put a strategy on 3, 4, 5, 6 charts, maybe tweak the settings for each one. And because it may only take one trade on one instrument. So if you're only running one instrument, may only take one trade, may not take a trade at all. So I like to run them on several instruments, just kind of tweak the settings. But that's where you run into problems because it can end up trading against itself, especially if it's a performance account. You can't be long in the Q and short in the ES at the same time.
Sell down.
Your P&Ls get scrambled. Let's say you're wanting to hit a certain target amount or stop, and you have this thing running on 5, 6 charts. Your P&L is going to be a problem. There's no way to manage that collectively. And then that whole issue gets even more complex if you're running multiple strategies. Like we at hedged Trading are running 3 strategies. And now you got that problem gets really compounded because, maybe one or two of the strategies might want to take a trade on the same instrument. And there's no way to stop that, and then you're trading on top of each other. Or maybe a reversal trade when you're already long, something like that. Or if you're on PA accounts, that gives you even more danger of them trading against each other and making you ineligible for a payout. So it gets pretty complex the more strategies you're running. But even one, it's hard to run on multiple instruments and keep everything coordinated, especially your P&Ls. So with that in mind, we have come up with a solution. This is the Guardian strategy. This is a strategy that wraps all your other strategies underneath it. I'll just show you what it looks like. This is just stock settings. So this is the Guardian Pro, and what it does is monitors all your strategies at once. So it keeps them from trading against each other on the same instrument, keeps them from trading in the same direction at the same time on the same instrument. So if you're long in the Russell and another strategy says, hey, I want to go long in the Russell also, it'll block that. Or short for that matter. If another strategy wants to trade against you, it'll block that. Or across instruments in the same asset class. So it'll keep you from going long in the Q and short in the Y. These are configurable. You can turn those blocks on or off. But for performance accounts, you want to keep those from trading against each other like that. And it also tracks your P&L. So it's going to add up all your strategies, all going to be in one P&L pool. So you just tell it, this is how much I want to make. And it's going to monitor all of these strategies. As soon as they hit collectively, it's going to shut them all down for you. Basically, it's a strategy monitor for all your strategies. And this is something we use every day because we're running 3 strategies on 6 charts. Basically got 18 iterations going, but it's no problem. Guardian monitors them all and adds all the P&Ls together. Once they hit either way, shuts it all down, keeps you from trading against each other. It is just an excellent tool to have if you're using automation. There's just no way to monitor multiple strategies on multiple accounts um, manually. This thing does it all for you. And just to give you a quick rundown, I'll show you the options in here so you can see what I mean. So you put your account in here. This is where you select your P&L. You tell it when to start, when to stop. Whatever your stop time is, it'll shut down all your strategies. It doesn't just stop them, it disables them. So nothing can go funny after that. They all stop. Nothing weird can happen. Here's your rules. You can block, stacking, block opposites, hedging. You can check those on or off. For PA accounts, you'd want all these on. For eval accounts, you may go ahead and allow it to do some of this. Your contract limits, different prop firms have contract max amounts, so you can it'll watch for that too. So if strategy A is in 7 minis and strategy B wants to take 4 minis, but you're only allowed 10, it's going to block that second trade. And then here's all your display options. And the rest of this is visuals. You can display this. You can change any of this pretty much. You can display this however you want. Fonts, colors, sizes, the whole bit. But yeah, we built this to solve those problems with automation. And like I said, we use it every day. You can watch our videos. We use it today and we hit our target. If you want to know where to get this, read more about it, you can go to proedgetrading.com. And here's all the products. Now we have the strategies, but you can use this on any strategy. It doesn't have to be ours. If you just want to get the Guardian, here it is. If you want our strategies also, you can buy the bundle. And you can click on any of these and you can read a lot more about the product. Come down here, description, features. Yeah, we appreciate you guys, and hopefully this will help you with your automation. And we will see you on the charts tomorrow.